Tony's Topics. What's happening, folks? My name's Tony. Welcome to Tony's Topics. So what am I talking about today? The NBA. What else? And who do I want to talk about? The Clippers. Now, last night the Clippers won against the Rockets, but let's just be real. If the Rockets don't have Dwight Howard, it's not the Rockets. And now I'm looking at the way the team was played. Again, and I could go over, I almost sound like a broken record, but I could go over this again. Blake Griffin is not a power forward, he's a small forward. And I could argue with Doc about that all day long. You know, you could have an excellent small forward because you have plenty of guys to play your power forward position, and you even have backup guys for those guys. But no, Doc Griffin is completely determined to play Blake Griffin at power forward. So let's just play devil's advocate. Say you're going to play Blake Griffin at power forward and DeAndre Jordan at center, right? Okay, well then, why isn't Spencer Hawes getting more minutes in that rotation? Because Spencer Hawes is clearly a center or a power forward, whichever one you want. He's 7'1", 250 practically. So why isn't he more, honestly, I don't see how you can get away with not playing him for at least 24 minutes. I think Spencer Hawes should be playing more like 30 minutes. I mean, if Blake Griffin's doing 32 minutes a night, 36 minutes, DeAndre Jordan's doing 30, then another 30 minutes should be wrapped up with Spencer Hawes on the court. But yet, good old Doc Rivers, I think I'll only play Spencer Hawes for 17 minutes. And even though he only gets played for 17 minutes, Doc, what does he do? He gets 7 points, he gets 7 points, he gets 8 rebounds. He's productive, he's all over the place. What are you doing? I mean, it's like I just don't get these teams where these coaches have a plethora of great players yet refuse to play them. What's really going on? So, okay. Yeah, they won the game, but the bottom line is that stuff might fly against a broken Houston Rockets, but I dare you try that same thing and run Blake Griffin at power forward against the Spurs, okay, and watch Tim Duncan eat his lunch. You cannot afford to risk your number one scorer in a bash and pound position like that. Play him at small forward. And anyway, you're acting like you don't have a small forward. I know it's really hard for you to let go of this Matt Barnes thing. I know it's killing you, Doc, but your man is not a scorer, and that's what you need. You need live guys, okay? Now, who I'm surprised about, I know you think of him as a power forward or a center, but let's just be honest. Glenn Davis isn't tall enough to play either. Now, he's pretty big, so maybe he wouldn't be that bad at small forward. You might want to try it out, but what I do know about this is Glenn Davis, if he gets a shot, he will take it. He will try and kill. So I mean, get him in that rotation there somewhere. And let me see. And you got other guys, Farmer and Cunningham. Those guys are, now I feel bad, because I feel bad for anyone who's got to play behind Chris Paul, who did have a broken night but was doing his job facilitating the ball. So, he's just a real point guard doing what a real point guard does. He's making sure that the rest of the team works, and if they don't work, he'll take it himself. Kudos also for figuring out that Jamal Crawford's supposed to come in second. He's your second tier, your cavalry that brings in your second line of offensive points. Great on that job. I honestly almost wonder why J.J. Redick might not even be getting a few more minutes, but 24 minutes is plenty for him. All I'm saying is you've got a roster of guys to develop. Stop acting like you don't have any options at small forward, because I just don't see. Honestly, the Clippers should have the best starting five in the game. If you've got Chris Paul, the real, shooting guard is Jamal Crawford, but J.J. Redick to start. We've discussed that. Blake Griffin at small forward, Spencer Hawes at power forward, and DeAndre Jordan at center. That's unbeatable. But yet you're just determined to run it another way and get Matt Barnes in there to do nothing. And I'm not going to say he does nothing. Yeah, sure, he'll get you some rebounds. What do you get, 5 rebounds? He'll get you some assists. What do you get, 4 assists? But what he's not going to do is get you a lot of points. Okay? He's either going to get you rebounds and assists or he's going to get you 9 points. And that's okay. But you need a guy who's contributing on both ends at the same time every night. All right, to warrant massive minutes, to warrant starting him. Do what you do, Doc, but I'm just saying, there's no excuse for the Clippers. No excuse. That's my time. Tony's Topics.